everybody, it's day 19 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Let me show you the sketch. It's by Hannah Panter, and what she's got is basically looks like a double mat. So she's got like one on the outside, then there's a bigger one, and then she has even a smaller square there. I'm not sure if she's wanting to use mixed media here, or if it could even just be, you know, frankly, it could be like an animal print or something, but maybe it's mixed media. And then she's kind of shown stitching around the outside. Of course, you can use a marker or pen or whatever. One photo, there's some journaling down here. She doesn't show a title, so I'm going to figure my own out at that point. So that's what we get started with. Now, my apologies. I'm sorry. I put you over here and you moved. So what I have is the New Day collection by Echo Park. I'm trying to I still have several sheets of paper, y'all, so I'm not going to get through it. But I had these two pieces that I had actually cut the middles out, y'all. And so I'm thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to use these as the mats, because why not? And then I'm going to put like this as the little yellow, or the square. And then I have this silly picture of me, and I picked it because I saw this little chipboard piece that says, be silly, be happy, be kind. And I think I'm going to use that. And then there's like little bees, and that's too cute. Maybe happy will be my title. I mean, it's kind of funny. So, and then of course there's little stickers, and there's like this beautiful. So I think I can use this bee theme, because why not? So that's what I'm starting. Oh, there's puppies too. Look at those little puppies. Look at this little boba tea. That is too cute, y'all. Anyways, that's what I'm going to start with. So let me trim these down, and I'm going to mat this too. I do have two pieces of scrap paper over here that I'll mat, you know, my picture on. So we'll do that. And I'm not sure yet about the mixed media thingy. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll just use stickers or something behind, because I'm not sure I want to mess with mixed media this morning. Anyways, let me get to cutting, and I'll be back on in a minute.
Well, y'all, I said I was going to use that yellow, and I decided not to, because when I flipped it over to trim it, I realized the backside had the little bee paper, and it was too cute, and I really wanted to use the bee paper. So I trimmed it up and made the bee paper be the little square the picture's going to go on. And then I decided I needed to mat it on the green. So if I'm honest, I have really kind of deviated I wouldn't say a great deal, but I've definitely deviated from that sketch. So I apologize, y'all, but I think it's too cute this way. So now I have my big mat, right? I got my little plaid as the outside, then I got my little banner sheet as the inside, and then I've got this square here. And I guess the biggest deviation is the square is just smaller than what's called for in the sketch. And that's kind of why it's going to end up looking a little bit different. I'm gluing this stuff down here. You can see that little hole. Now, what I'm going to end up doing at the end is putting a little bit of washi tape, by the way, on the back side of that. So no worries. Even though I have a little bit of holes back there, it gets not covered up, but I mean, it kind of does, because I put washi tape. But it's not really relevant to the front of the page, so it doesn't matter. But just from when I put it in the albums and stuff, I put the washi tape on there. But I just thought this bee paper was so cute. And you know what? I look at this picture of me, and I think this is the goofiest picture. But, oh well. And it's a few years old. I think I'd have to go back and look. I want to say 2018 maybe is when I think it is. I go back and double check. I know that the necklace I have on, I know what it is. So, and I can almost tell the shirt that I've got on too. I don't know what I was doing. I have no clue why I was taking that picture. Honestly, it was probably a picture I sent to my daughter. I decided to use happy as the title. I mentioned that. And honestly, I sit this here. I kind of organize it in a couple of different places. I think I put it at the top. I move it around a little bit. And she really didn't show a title, so it's one of those, I think, you know, you do what you want. This is not where this ends up staying, but that's where it stays for the moment. And then I had this little piece of chipboard with this be happy, be silly, be kind that I definitely wanted to use. I just had to figure out kind of how. And she had the journaling underneath, so I'm going to end up moving that thing underneath there, actually. And here I find these little bees. I'm going to pull these little bees out. And there's chipboard bees. I think I end up with, I think it's 2 chipboard bees, a couple of sticker bees, and a couple of puffy sticker bees. So I have a nice little variety of all the little bees, plus, of course, the bee paper. So I love this little bee layout. I have another set of papers over there, and I don't remember the maker right off the top of my head, that has a bunch of bees, and I got to figure out how to use that. I love bees. I kind of actually have an idea. I think I know what I'm going to do with that paper. I'm going to hang on to it just a minute. anyways, I'm kind of looking. I have this little sticker, like I said, the Be Beautiful. I like that one too. So I want to definitely use those. But I'll have to organize that just a little different. And then I kind of kept looking at the sketch, and I thought, Christine, you don't have the mixed media. You kind of need the mixed media. And I remembered I had this little set of stickers. It's clear stickers from Hip Kit Club. It was from Sweater Weather, and I think it was either October or November of it might have been 2021, y'all. I might have had these for quite a little while. It might have been 2022, but I don't remember. And I decided, you know what, I can use these as those little mixed medias. Now, the tricky part is the way I've organized this, I can't really put them to the outside of my banner paper because they just wouldn't show. So I'm going to end up just putting them basically around my little photo mat looking thing here. And I also don't put any around my actual photo. I think what I've done here is I basically put these mixed medias on here, but I wouldn't suggest either in the exact same places that shows on the sketch. But that's okay. I think it looks kind of pretty, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let me think here, because I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, stickers with these little guys. And I was actually kind of proud to use them because for me, these are for some reason a little bit hard to use. I don't really know why. They're nice little embellishment cluster starters, but I don't know. I just hardly ever pull them out. I'm trying to find some colors that aren't so bright because this collection's a little muted, so that when I lay them down, it's not crazy in your face bright. And I think I found a few good options. All right, so I'm just kind of looking at my chipboard pieces again. I'm going to keep messing with these. Move my picture around. Let me see, what else have I got going on? This sticker here, I had laid it there, and I decided I didn't want it exactly there, so I set it to the side for just a minute. Let's see what else I got going on here. I have forgotten, y'all. I did this morning, and now I stepped away for a little bit, and I'm coming back to it, and I'm like, what did I do now? I forgot. I mean, I'm looking at the layout, but I just don't remember the order of stuff I did in. And there is no... I was deciding to put foam. That's what another thing I decided to do. I did decide to put foam behind my picture because I had all the chipboards and stuff like that. I thought it would be helpful to put the dimension behind the picture. So I take a big old piece of fun foam, y'all. I kind of was sad to lose some of my cutouts on the back side, or cut aparts rather, but that's okay. I still have about 3 or 4 sheets. I think I've got 3 or 4 sheets of paper from this collection left, so I'm going to get at least 1, if not 2 more layouts out of it. I need to stop being so conservative with my paper, though, because I've got too much. And I tend to gut and everything else, and it's like, Christine, don't do that. Just use it up, because you're going to end up with too much. All right, let's see here. So, I'm going to use my little ATG glue. I did decide to go ahead and put that Be Beautiful underneath where she had the journaling, and then the other little chipboard pieces, like I said, is going to be underneath there. Now, Happy, where you kind of see it, that is going to be where that goes. I kind of have it glowing kind of like the little bee trails, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like a little flowy, you know. And then I got on my sticker sheet here, and in my head I'm going, I'm going to take some of these little florals and stuff. And frankly, guys, this is where I do deviate quite a bit, at least in my mind. I'm going to end up putting a little cluster of stuff on the left-hand side of the photo at the bottom, and I would not suggest to you that she really had that. She had kind of a little mixed media looking thing, and that's what I started with, and then I just kept going. So I'm going to end up with a little cluster to the left of my photo, and then I put a little bit on the right-hand side too, but she kind of had mixed media there too, so I mean, it's not crazy different, but it's definitely different than what she showed. So I put a little floral down there. I got my little cameras. I do have a puffy camera I'm going to add in a minute. Let me see what else I got going on. I think this is where I find my little bee. I stick him on there. Oh, my goodness. My notifications are going crazy, y'all. I should know. I put things on mute or whatever, but it's still just noises and noises and noises. And we have got a storm coming in today. It is just crazy weather. It's, you know, it's Texas, so we get weather all the time, I guess. I did have these little boogers, these little chipboard boogers on the edges of some of this stuff, so I do have to kind of file some of these. I tried to take some of that out, but I didn't take every bit, obviously, because you just sat there and watched me do it. I just take a little, I have this little file thing over here. It came in a kit years and years ago that had a bunch of little, it was kind of meant for distressing. I think it was called a distress kit or something. I could not tell you the maker. It's been so long. But that little emery board has come in really handy on my little chipboard pieces that have the little boogers on them. And let me see. I'm just kind of examining here. These little puffy stickers, I do like these. I put this little bee up there with the little tail on it. I do have to glue these chipboard pieces down. That's my daughter, by the way. If y'all ever hear that trumpet, that's always my daughter texting me. I have to have the trumpet so I know to answer her. My husband's is a little quieter, which is funny. But he doesn't text as much, so I don't feel so guilty. He's not a good texter, if I'm honest. He struggles with that. He's an IT server guy. He's no texter, let me tell you. All right, so I've glued all that stuff down. Then I've realized after I've looked at all this, I realized she had that little stitching around the outside. Oh, sorry, I had a couple little more stickers here. There's these little black leafy looking bits, and I thought, well, those will be cute on there, and I'll use those up. So I put those around my little clusters here. It's in just a minute I'm going to grab my black pen, though, because I've realized I have not put the stitching detail that she shows on that sketch. So I'll have to add that in just a minute. So I'll pull my pen out. And y'all, my cat is all over here wanting her love. She's shoving her face right into mine. So if I get muffled, that's because she shoved her face up there. All right, so here's where I'm going to decide, I need to pull my pen out. I tried a one colored pen first, and I thought, no, that didn't look right. So I go ahead and pull out my black pen and decide, yep, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll do that, but I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. And then that is all I'm going to do to the layout. So I'm going to cut over to the slowdown. And again, I think I've deviated from the sketch on this one a little bit, but I think it's cute anyways. It's just documenting a silly old photo of me. I guess someday, my daughter will have these books and she'll be like, well, there was my silly mama. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist and check out Instagram at Scrapping Harden. Do the like and subscribes and all the good stuff. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.